chillin' because we ain't speaking, but she don't even call them niggas. She gon' get nasty whenever I see her, she try to suck all them niggas. Heard you been doing business with the ops, fuck you and all them niggas. We gon' keep riding around with them gloss until we find them niggas. They thinking I lost to remind them niggas. I can get fly to niggas, 100,000 in the Gucci book bag. They thinking I signed them niggas.
Alright guys, so basically we got a little bit of a shoulder tricep day. Visit the link in the description, Iron Grind. Use code MOOKS. Pretty sure it's like 15% off, 20% off. Make sure you use that guy, save a little bit of money. And for supplements, I didn't bring any of my subs here, but code MOOKS on Transparent Labs as well, save you like 10, 15% off. And there's also gonna be another damn link in the link in the description. That made no sense. There's gonna be another link in the description. It's my SoundCloud playlist, and you got a whole bunch of good shit on there. It's like 11 hours. We're listening to it right now. Kind of not really on a split right now. We're kind of just doing whatever feels best to me. It's not really the best thing to do, I feel like, but the reason why we're doing it is because like trying to get like a good feel of what works best for me at the moment. And the last split that I was on, there's almost, I feel like, too much recovery, because since I'm bulking, I recover quicker and I don't need as much recovery days. Since you have more food, calories that you're putting in, you have more carbs, blah, blah, whatever. I'm off the new split now. We're just kind of doing whatever feels best to me. We're gonna run a little shoulder tri session today. Yeah, push pull legs doesn't work for me. Arnold doesn't work, upper lower doesn't work. Mike Menzer split doesn't work, Dorian Yates doesn't work. Nothing does, so. Got the Young LA drip on right now. We got the red digital compression t-shirt. Looks pretty cool. It really hugs your arms and I really love it, but it's hard to take off and it's really hard to put on. But besides that, it's a pretty nice shirt. And we also got the Immortal joggers. Got the, I believe it's called off-white color. It's pretty sweet. But basically, we're just warming up, getting some blood into our muscles. Warming up is very important. A lot of people do not do it. You'll actually be surprised on how many people actually do not do it. Something that I usually like doing is grabbing like little 5, 2.5, 7.5 pound weights, and then just doing this right here. Just getting that rotation, or just warming up that shoulder cup, whatever the hell it's called. Rotator cup, and like this. It's a weird motion, but works pretty damn good. And I also got a band I warm up with lateral raises. And for some reason, my front delt, or not my front delt, my side delt on my left side is really weird. I don't feel it as much as my right side, so I kind of have to play around with it first, get a pump before I actually start hitting a workout. Just kind of play around with it, see where's the good spot. And I used to do my lateral raises like this, but recently it's been working where I just like this and I crank it back almost. It's kind of weird, but I feel it more on my delt doing that, so we're gonna get started on dumbbell shoulder press. Okay, I forgot to take my pre-workout too, so we're gonna go down this real quick. I don't recommend waiting this long to actually take your pre-workout. Now it's probably gonna hit after, but I'm gonna be amped on my flight because I'm flying home today, so whatever, more editing. It's actually a decent flavor. Not like super good or anything. Tastes like those vitamin C packets actually, but orange citrus flavor from Ghost. Just a little pre-workout, caffeine, maybe like 150 milligrams, something like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. It looks really weird if you're like in a public gym, but legit, I warm up with like 5, 10 pounds. My shoulders are really weird. Sometimes I don't feel it, or I feel it more on my right side. Sometimes I just gotta play around with it, get an even balanced pump. And sadly, they only have 50 pounds here. So we're just gonna dumbbell press 50 pounds. I usually do like 70s, but we're just gonna go really slow and controlled. I was thinking about doing it on the cable machine back there. I don't know if you guys even see it, but I was gonna do it behind me. But we got 50 pounds to work with, so we're gonna do that. This is my wild mother. She's got done hitting cardio. This is day 2 in the gym. She picked day 1, not one day. But yeah, boys. All right, bye, Mom. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Probably just throw up some 10s real quick. I usually only do like 2 to 4 warm-ups. That's usually on my compound lifts. I try to go a little bit less warm-ups, which sounds really odd, but the more warm-ups you do, the more fatigued you're gonna get and you're not gonna build muscle. So you wanna make sure you do less, which sounds very weird, but less warm-ups is the way. Just make sure you're warming up correctly, because you can warm up 10 times on one exercise, but it could be really crappy warm-ups. It won't be as good as 2 really good warm-ups, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I feel it more on my left delt or my right delt. It's really annoying. Maybe just have to. There we go. Now I feel it. Sometimes my shoulders are really weird. I don't feel it as much in my left side than my right side when I go like this. But when I go like this, I feel it more in my left delt than my right delt. So maybe I have to do some weird ass movement like this. Play around with it a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting some blood in that muscle. That sucks. My camera ran out of storage. So, whatever. I just spit out a bunch of good information too, but let's talk about drop sets. Drop sets, man, I didn't even get it on film. That makes me mad. You guys saw me pressing the 10 pounds right after I did 50, drop set it to 35 pounds, but basically, only sometimes it's good to do drop sets because your body will get too used to it. Sometimes I just try to push a good decent weight, like let's say my 70 pounds on shoulder press, I push it for 2 sets total instead of doing drop set, if that makes sense. Like I do 70 pounds, drop set to, let's say 40 pounds and I drop set again. That's not equivalent to 3 sets of pressing 70 pounds. Like you won't build the strength. The strength is really important, especially as natural lifters. I feel like ever since I started going for more strength, I seem to build more muscle. So, but man, yeah, that makes me pissed. My camera either dies or it runs out of storage. But we'll keep spitting some facts here in a second. We're gonna move over to cables. So I'm trying to remember what I was talking about when I did my shoulder press and my camera wasn't even filming. But I know that I was talking about the drop sets. I already talked about that. But, shit. Oh no, let's talk about something new. Beta alanine. So right now, my face is tingling because the beta alanine, that's not weird, I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, my face is itching, it's better, because the beta alanine, and that is found in pre-workout, but it gives you like a tingling sensation. And the reason why I like it is because I feel like it just helps you. I don't know, I feel something. Not even give you more energy, but it pushes you in a way. But I'm using the Ghost pre-workout. I'm about to look into that because I feel insane right now. And I literally just drank it too. It just instantly hit me like that. Kind of like the Transparent Labs, but make sure you use code MOOCs on that guy. And I was watching a Gabe Dosh video. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I was watching his video. He said hanging on a pull-up bar or just like hanging in general is really good for maybe fixing imbalances or stretching out your spine in general. I feel like it helps me a lot, especially on like a leg day, a back day, or chest day. Just pushing compound movements, just heavy ass weight. It feels really good just stretching out the spine. So if you guys aren't doing that, I highly recommend it. Because, yeah, you know, you can just add it to your stretch routine. It feels pretty good, trust me. Oh yeah, I was talking about slowed and controlled movements. That's what I was talking about. So the reason why I pick slowed and controlled over just, I guess you could say ego lifting, is because when you ego lift, you're just lifting a weight. Like let's say, we put a full stack on this right now, 97 pounds. Like I can't even lift that shit up, but let's say I was pushing it down, just forcing it down like with all of my body weight. I mean, I don't know, because some people could argue against me and say that it's a good thing. Maybe drop the weight by like half the weight, like me, maybe 42 pounds or 47. I can actually pick it up. Sometimes heavy is good, but I think heavy and controlled, slowed and controlled, and also light and controlled are all movements that I like doing. So basically just scratch ego lifting. A lot of people say ego lifting is a good thing. It's not really. People probably say it as jokes. Don't take it literally. Slow and controlled is the best thing you could do. Ever since I started doing it, I've been seeing the most growth out of just everything. But back to the whole slowed and controlled thing. If you were to do 10 reps and it was just ego lifted out of its mind, just, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like just not controlled whatsoever, you're just throwing it up. You're gonna build strength, obviously. And maybe when you first start off in the gym, it's gonna work. But later on, it's not gonna work anymore because your newbie gains are gonna slow down. And for me, if I were to just start deadlifting, I could probably, like back then, I deadlifted a lot. I was probably able to almost pull 405. I was getting really close. And I stopped deadlifting and I started focusing more on just like I know deadlifting is a compound movement, but like more compound movement, like a lat pull down or like a T-bar row, actually focusing my back Deadlift, people will say deadlifts target your back. I 100% agree. That's why I do it at the end of my workouts, my back workout, because that's when your back is most fatigued and it's most warmed up, and you'll feel it in your back actually, like your middle, upper back, whatever, and not so much your lower back, because you don't want to break it. I'm kind of just rambling. I don't even know what I was getting to about this whole talk here, but don't ego lift, basically. Oh, but if I were to do barbell bench press, and okay, I'm gonna compare barbell and dumbbell for a second. So barbell, if you were to do barbell, it doesn't hurt your shoulders, and then maybe later on, after pushing heavy weight, it starts hurting your shoulders. This happened to me, this is why I'm talking about it. I recommend switching to dumbbells. I recently switched to dumbbells. I've been still progressing very well on dumbbells, if not even more, but basically, after a while, you're gonna get too used to it, and maybe you get so used to it, you try something new, and you just end up injuring yourself. Because that's literally what I did with the lateral raises on cable. It probably doesn't even make sense, but like, just trust me. If it starts feeling a little iffy, maybe you're hurting a little bit, maybe you even get injured, just switch it up, and you'll probably thank me later. And maybe this is just for me. My body kind of acts weird with certain things, but we're gonna do dumbbells, because screw this. Now, I probably didn't even make sense right there. Now, let me give you a backstory. So I started off on dumbbells and it was working, but I decided to switch it because I thought it wasn't working, which is stupid, but I guess you learn from your mistakes, and my mistake was getting injured and switching to cable lateral raises, which I don't know why I did, but I did, and I ended up getting injured. So I guess moral of the story is, if it works, don't fix it, basically. And dumbbell lateral raises, heavy dumbbell lateral raises have worked for me for the longest time. And a trick that helped me kind of explode my delts, starting off heavy, obviously warming up, doing warm-up sets, but starting off heavy and then doing drop sets of maybe 2, 3, whatever. I used to do 5 sets, dude, that's crazy, but maybe just do a couple drop sets. And then the lighter weight you go, do more slowed and controlled form. So like at first, you can swing a little bit, make sure you lower it slow, just kind of get the blood into the delt. And then let's say I drop it to 15 pounds. Now I could do a little bit more slow, try to really feel the burn, if that makes sense. I might throw up, we'll go 25s maybe. You know, lateral raises, they always hurt my delts no matter what, but dumbbells seem to just work the best for me. And it's always my left shoulder, because I hurt my left shoulder a while back. That's what kind of set me off a little bit, or not even set me off, I don't know what I'm saying, but kind of delayed my growth quite a bit in my shoulders, but something that made it just explode in growth. That kind of sounded weird. Something that made it grow, that sounds a little better, is just heavy lateral raises. I don't know why, but it works. So yeah, if it works, don't fix it, I guess. And you know, science-based, I might be spitting the absolute worst facts to you guys, but to be honest, it's a lot of just trial and error for the gym. If you just do something and you're scared to try new things, I feel like you're not really gonna grow. And it's always good to try new things, you know. If you're doing really lightweight, like let's say if you're doing 5-pound lateral raises and you're just doing this every single workout, you're not gonna grow. Obviously, progressive overload, really important. Change, again, it's good to change the weight, good to change the rep range. That's progressive overload, just over time. Like every single week, try to get better. But for me, I've been at this really long plateau, and I'm just trying to get the weight going. This time, I'm actually really taking the bulk serious. I'm just, how do I say this? I'm putting a lot of weight, or fuck, what am I saying? I'm putting a lot of calories into my body right now. I'm eating kind of just whatever, not whatever, because obviously I stay away from junk food like ice cream, pizza, stuff like that. Stuff like that's not good for you. That'll kill you long term. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, I used to be afraid of eating sugar. Sugar, it's not great for you, but on a bulk, if you stop eating sugar, your pumps are not gonna be good, like whatsoever. A lot of people on a cut, they stop eating sugar because they're trying to get lower body fat. On a bulk, it's important to kind of get a little bit more on the fattier side, and the reason why I say that is because you're not gonna build muscle without fat. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. You're not gonna build muscle shit, where was I trying to go with this? How does Sam Sula do this shit? I don't understand. But basically, when you're bulking, no matter what, there's no way to just not lose, there's no way that you can lose fat and build muscle at the same time. It's not realistic. You're gonna put on some fat, so just don't be scared. You kind of have to embrace it. And I got told by one of my buddies, you know, you just kind of have to embrace it and don't be scared. Obviously, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit right now to get big, and then later on you can cut, look the best, or maybe you just don't want to cut, but whatever. Point is, you gotta bulk, and you're gonna put on fat regardless. So just bulk while you can, put on the size while you can, because later on it's not gonna be as easy, and then cut down. Obviously, I'm talking towards like skinnier dudes, maybe if you're on a little bit of a heavier side. Obviously, cutting first is definitely more optimal, but this is for like a little heavier side. And the reason why is because when you're too high of a body fat, the muscle growth becomes too unlikely. You're not at a healthy range to be bulking, because you're not trying to get more big if you're already big, if that makes sense. You're trying to slim down, like slimming down, getting down to a healthier body fat. Obviously, more healthy, more optimal. So I just don't understand why you wouldn't do that. But again, if you're a skinny dude like me, bulk first, because cutting is not optimal. You must put on the size while you can with your newbie gains. Bulk. And my bulk, it's gonna last for a very long time. Maybe next year I might go on a mini cut. I don't really know. I experimented with a mini cut already, and it didn't go as planned. Wasn't big enough. I lost a lot of water weight, and I got scared, so I hopped on another bulk because, yeah, I'm a fat ass. Basically, if you're on the heavier side, cut first, and then maybe go on like a maintenance calorie for a little bit, and then maybe see what your body fat percentage is. Obviously, it's not gonna always be accurate. Hop on a scale or something, get an estimate, and then you can maybe bulk, put on the size, and then later on you could cut again, or I don't know, just kind of, you gotta feel it out. Like I said, trial and error. It's a lot of trial and error. And then if you're skinnier, you gotta bulk first, and obviously slowly progress into it. Don't just start packing a bunch of food into your system, because your metabolism is gonna crash, and then you're actually gonna get fat, and you don't want. You wanna build muscle. That's the point. And the point in bulking, it's not to build fat, it's to build muscle. Obviously, you're gonna build fat, like I said, but you just have to trust the process. And I haven't been doing that, so I gotta trust the process a little bit more. But I gotta go to the bathroom, so BRB. Oh, well, that really sucks, because I need to go to the bathroom, and the closest bathroom is on the 6th floor, and my checkout is at 1 o'clock, and it is already almost 12:40. So I'm trying to still take a shower after this workout, so we're gonna kind of rush it. I haven't hit shoulders in a little bit as in a week, and the reason for that is because, you know, I took the deload, took a little break from the gym, but we're just gonna do the fattest drop set. We're gonna do total 3 sets, and we're just gonna destroy our shoulders. First, music is very important. Honestly, just whatever it takes. People say music is bad. I think it's good in some cases. Why is my camera tilted? What the hell? Gotta fix the boys for a sec. There we go, that's a little better. Music is important because it pushes you quite a bit, but I know a lot of people will argue against me, say that it's not good for you. Depends what type of music you listen to. So I'm gonna stop blabbering, just hit this workout.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, buddy.
Please don't come on here again, cause what the fuck? Hold on. How often y'all go to the gym?
As often as you eat a fucking double cheeseburger.
That's a good shoulder pump. If I call that a good shoulder pump, that made no sense. That's a good ass shoulder pump. So basically right now it is morning time. I don't have my phone to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is 5:44 in the morning. Now some of you guys are probably like, what in the hell are you doing at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning? I can't even talk, I'm tired. We're going to the Young LA event. 3, 2, 1. Is I?
Dude, stop.
Is he Matthew?
I don't.
Is there? All right, boys. Young LA event, baby. Gotta get a pump, boys. You're gonna get bigger than the Tren twins.
Don't break your foot. Max?
I'm gonna get killed. That was the second time. Okay, we're done. We're done. Bro, I'm gonna have to jump off the battle bus. Holy shit. Alright, that's enough. Your boy's gonna get booted off the plane. That was the second time. Oh my god. Alright, boys, we just made it. And the Youngla Block party is like legit across the street, so we're gonna go over there in just a second. Meet Alex Eubank, Tren Twins, Lex Little, Max Taylor, you know, all those people, boys. Let's go.
I have my ticket. That's it.
Oh. Hello, hello.
Hello.
That guy right there. Yeah, that one.
Why don't get a medium? Perfect. And you?
Rare sighting a lean beef patty. Chris and Nick Peterson.
She's like my height. Down with it?
All right, brothers, we made it. We made it. Alex is my dad. All right, we're at the shop. Look at my fucking phone, bro! I'm throwing this shit across the room, bro. Can I charge me? How you doing? Yeah, bro, for sure. All right, thank you, bro. How you doing? Good, you? Sign my back, bro. Sign your belt. Oh, too bad. No such shit. No such shit. Damn! Find your ass cheek, my dog. Cut my ass? There we go. There you go. I said no such shit, man. No, you're good, bro. No worries, bro. All right, bro. Thank you very much. You guys do YouTube? Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. How long you been posting? Like a year. Yeah. I try to go every week. You know, I try to. Nah, bro, that's great. Every week, be consistent. YouTube loves consistency. So the more consistent you are, the more rewards you get. Just don't miss up. Thank you, God. It's so nice meeting you. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, there you go. I just signed Jack Italian's ass cheek. Let's go.
Contenders, next contenders, $10 on the line.
When I say down,
Right here.
when I say down, you go down. When I say up, you go up. Do not go down. When I say down, do not go up. Sounds good? Let's get it.
Come on, let's make some noise.
Let's go, Nick! Come on! Let's go! Let's go, Nick! Let's go! You got it, you got it. Yes, 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 yes! You got it.
It's all business. Let's go. Easy, easy. Yo, let's go. Let's get it out of here. Let's go. Woo! Let's go, guys. Hey, easy. Woo! Come on. Let's go. Woo! Yeah! Oh, damn. Yo, let's get them fired up. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Justin. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Woo! Fired up. Let's go. 725 pounds right here. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's funny. Come on. Jump, 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 jump. Hey, here on the day. Let's go! Let's go, Justin! You got it. Good. Good.
Bro, thank you so much, man. It was nice meeting you, bro. Thank you.
Hey, go.
He's it looks like he's duking right now, bro.
All for the twins, bro.
Mikey's spitting some game right now, dude. That looks hella sus.
Right here, turn around, turn around, turn around. Yo, Mike. Hey, after this.
That was the most exhausting event I've ever been to, and I've only been to 2 my whole life, maybe 3, I don't know. That was exhausting. Bro, that was worse than Disneyland. Like, fuck. We're waiting in line for almost 5 hours just for the Tren twins, but hey, it was worth it. Manic Mike, bro, he used my resistant band, but we got all the signatures all right there. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna go. I'm so tired. I passed out on the ground. I had a little pillow for it right there. It was bad comfortable. And I woke up with my back like broken, so I moved to the bed.